say it.
Boom.
Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
We're live. We're live. It is Fans of Something Live 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In case you had trouble getting to 5.
Yeah. Did you want me to adjust this? Because I was messing around with it a little.
No,
Is that good?
leave it up because it gives
Okay.
me more
Posture.
incentive. Yeah,
For
to
your
not
posture.
slouch.
Which, if you watched yesterday's stream, you'll remember that was a topic of
Discussion.
talk. Yeah, that was a topic of talk, discussion. We were talking about posture and the goodness of posture. And this is what you can listen to if you check out our live streams. Talks about posture.
And how terrible mine is.
And how terrible hers is, and how mine's a work in progress constantly. So it's all fun. But we're having a lot of fun tonight because we're being joined by a fellow YouTuber. I forget how. Oh no, actually no. I'm pretty sure I stumbled across. Like, I knew about Paul, but I really checked Paul out once I saw him on Rick's Flicks. He was on a live stream. He was in the same live stream together. So he was live streaming, Rick was live streaming, everyone was live streaming. And then I was like, oh, Paul's Adventures. All right, so let me hit him up. And from that point on, it's just been a growing friendship, and we're really excited to have him on the show tonight. He's in the green room. He's in the waiting room. He's in the guest room. He's just waiting to come in. He's scratching. He's itching.
Anxious. Very
can't
anxious.
wait to get in this thing. But before we bring him in, yes, we're going to create a little suspense here. We got our nice little ticker going here at the bottom. Make sure you check out that ticker if you haven't already.
Welcome.
Yep. Our
fans.
5th. I was actually struggling over if I'm spelling 5th right.
5th?
Yeah. Like,
did you think it was just
like how sometimes
F-I-T-H?
I don't know. Sometimes you just like question your spelling. And when I was typing 5th, I was like Fivta.
Fifth.
Like, because like 5 is that Fiv. Anyways, so it's just
Fifth.
I'm proud of this ticker right here. I'm proud of that thing.
Because you spelled 5th right.
Yes. We got Eddie in the chat. Howdy, everyone. And then we got we got Paul. He's in the chat. Howdy. Tony. Hello, everyone. How's it going tonight, Tony? It's good to see you, man. Yesterday, you had other things going on, and
unacceptable, actually.
That's fine by me. He was hanging out with Dave and Andrew. They were doing Dawn of the Dead, the remake, watching it. Then I'm pretty sure they went to Olive Garden. If you went somewhere else, let me know. But and then he also booked his flight for Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
He booked his flight for Halloween Horror Nights, which, by the way, we are both rocking Halloween Horror Night inspired. Let me get Tony off the screen. We're both rocking Halloween Horror Night inspired t-shirts. Hers is literally Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah,
it's
from
the one
last year.
Yeah, it's the one with Jack the Clown and the bride and everything. I actually looked in my closet. All the ones I had, they kind of shrunk, so I gave to her. So I don't actually have any Halloween Horror Night t-shirts myself. So I'm wearing The Shining, which, if you remember, The Shining was a house at Halloween Horror Nights. One of my favorite houses, actually. So we're both rocking Halloween Horror Nights because it only made sense with our guests tonight. Paul's Adventures, theme parks, Universal, all that stuff. So it only made sense. Hey, Ed, Haley, and everyone. What's going on? Larry, did you pull over?
Yeah, hopefully you're not driving again.
You're not driving. Hello. Hey, Tony, question. What are your thoughts on Joker 2019? Yeah, interesting. I just created the thumbnail for that watch along. So that'll be coming soon. We're going to announce that shortly when we're going to be doing our Joker watch along here on the channel. And then on the community tab, if you haven't already voted, there's a poll going on. You can vote in the community tab on the follow-up watch along. So we gave
the next one.
Yeah, 5 options you can choose from and tell us what movie we're going to all be watching together in our next watch along after Joker.
Mm-hmm.
We actually went to a Chinese restaurant near my house called Bamboo. Oh my Lord, you didn't go to Olive Garden.
Wow.
Laren,
who knew Dave ate anything
else?
Yeah,
right. Who knew Dave's diet consisted of anything other than breadsticks? Laren, I like Joker 2019. What's up, everyone, on this beautiful day? It is a beautiful day. The sun is slowly setting here in Savannah, Georgia. I'm sure the same in Orlando, where our next guest, we're just going to surprise him.
Hello there.
We're just going to surprise him. Yeah, just out of nowhere. We're just, boom, you're in the stream.
Just like that.
But yes, so Paul, hello. Look, everybody, this is Paul from Paul's Adventures.
Howdy.
Howdy, partner.
Yes, he is a YouTuber, a vlogger, a theme park enthusiast.
I actually went today with another friend.
I'm not surprised. Was it who was it? If you don't mind asking.
It's like another small YouTuber. I was like, let's go. Let's do early park mission. I was so tired. I was like, because I usually go to theme parks like in evenings, like when it's like cooler in the day, like daytime's like lower 80s, but it was so hot. I did a Hagrid's Velocicoaster,
Yes.
and it was, by the way, Velocicoaster front row, where it starts raining on you.
When it's raining on you?
It did rain, yeah. Like we were on the top hat, and it started getting in our face. I'm like, okay. It was a pretty good experience, though.
Yeah, where was I? Oh, the last time that happened was on the Hulk. I remember one time.
Yeah.
Man, that it hurts.
Yeah.
It
I
really
got
hurts.
rain on Hagrid's. Like it was like needles going in my face.
Ow.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun. Though. Now look at it.
Yeah, man. Was it the Roads with Richie channel?
Roadie with Rich.
Roadie with Rich? Is that who you went with?
I met him yesterday. Actually, we've been conversing for the past couple months now.
Oh, okay.
He's pretty cool guy.
Yeah, and you also posted yesterday in your community tab you gave for your 500 giveaway. That was cool. That was coincidental. The fact that because it looked like you just went to the kid's house.
So that's actually Alex is Brody's son.
Oh,
He's actually subscribed to the channel, and he won. I was like, okay.
All right. Now
he's
it's all
a pretty cool guy. Supposedly I made his day, so I was like, okay. So originally, I got Walmart like two collectibles, so like a Death Eater wand and a Albus Dumbledore wand, the Elder wand. It was so pretty cool, like $15 a piece. But you know, he waited so long since I moved to Florida. I was like, you know what? Good extra mile. I bought an actual wand from the Wizard of the World. I think I got it from the shop in Diagon Alley. I think it's still a pretty cool wand. It's like a leather case. I was like, this kid deserves an actual wand from the Wizard of the World. So I got him that.
Dude, I got so invested in the wands at one point, like they almost became the Funko collection that I have currently. Yeah, like I was
for real.
Oh, 100%, especially the interactive ones when you go around to the spots.
Yeah.
You know, you feel like you feel on top of the world.
The one I bought wasn't interactive, but it was still like originally $55, but I had a little discount to that. So it was a little cheaper, $55, but still really cool wand. It says, "This is not a toy," in a box. Yes. Like, okay.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Cool. Yeah, because you have the he has the Premier Pass.
Is that like the highest?
That's the top pass.
Oh.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Well, I think I already told you something. I have another discount I have, so.
Yes, and the other discount. We won't just divulge. But
that's what I used. I saved like $19 on it. I was like,
yeah, man.
Not bad.
And you also get a free Halloween Horror Night ticket, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, with the pass. With the pass.
But with the pass, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
But I also already bought my I got the second to the best Frequent Fear Pass, Frequent Fear Plus. I already bought that one.
Oh. You know,
it's going to go down. And I'm also wearing my Beetlejuice shirt.
Perfect.
I know. It's like,
so funny.
Huh. I think I was cut out when y'all were talking about. I was like, yeah.
Heck yeah, yeah.
I almost got, which one was it? All the Houses, but they sold out. I was like, dang. So I still like my Beetlejuice shirt a lot.
Yep. I'm kind of upset I didn't bite the bullet on some of the Halloween Horror Night House shirts this year. Yeah. You know, because they already sold out of the Legends Collide, and it's not even on the website as far as I'm concerned.
It's not even in stores anymore.
Oh man, I'm so
upset. The only ones they have out right now is Blumhouse.
Still Blumhouse.
That's all I've seen. Like, I'm not really gonna buy it. They have another one. All Hallows Eve store has like all the monsters on it. It's not for the new house. It could be. It's not actual Universal Halloween Horror Night shirt, but it has all of them on there, like the Mummy, Wolfman. It's all on there. It's so pretty cool. It's like a black and white shirt. I mean,
so in case anyone in the live chat is not familiar with what we're talking about, every year at Universal, all around the world, at Singapore, in Hollywood, Orlando, and there's one other location, right? Or is there only 3?
I'm not sure if Japan does it or not.
I was gonna say, does Japan do it?
Not sure.
You don't know.
Yes, they do. Yeah, yeah. Actually, Japan already released all their houses in scare zones.
Really? Dang,
They have
Japan.
a Chucky one, something like that. Yeah.
Wow. Are they getting a weekend house?
I don't think so.
No, that's only in America.
I gotta look at it again. Like, I saw something about Chucky on it. I saw.
Chucky. Yeah, I mean that makes sense because the TV show is pretty popular now. So
We had that shirt too in Howell's eShop. They have a Chucky shirt from Horror Nights last year. You might have seen that because they have like that. Well, they had a photo opportunity like on the bridge near London. You can actually go inside the Chucky box and like step on something, and it was pretty cool photo op. I thought they were gonna do a Chucky house, but
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But it's an event that happens every September, October. Some years it goes into November, which always frustrates me. It's like, why is Halloween Horror Nights going into November? This
I'm not
makes
complaining.
absolute. Huh?
I want to complain.
I mean, I don't complain, but at the same time, it's like the second Halloween night is over. I'm into me personally. I'm into holiday mode.
No, I like my Halloween all year round.
Am I okay? So let us know in the chat. Are you team Halloween all year round? I am too, but specifically an event that's like haunted houses and stuff. Do you care about it extending past Halloween, or are you like, nah, let's have haunted houses in December? That's cool.
That's me. That's me.
I don't know. I mean, I know there's that one at
Old Town.
in Old Town, yeah, that happens year round.
I talked to the guy and I was like, "Hey, can I film in here?" He's like, "No, you can't do it." It's like, well, anyways, I'll be back anyways. Cool people. Really cool people though, and actually, their shop next door has official Horror Night stuff.
Yep, I saw that in the vlog as well. Yep, definitely. Next time we're down there, we're checking out that place. Let's get caught up in the chat here. Laren, I'm not driving tonight. I did watch New York last night. Wow.
Glad we inspired that.
Wow. Yeah, Paul, we were talking yesterday on the live stream about the new upcoming Joker movie.
Yeah.
And how it's seeming like it's going to take inspiration from this Martin Scorsese movie called New York, which is like a musical with Robert De Niro.
I was thinking La La. Is it La La Land?
Or La La Land, yeah. Like hopefully they do like a La La Land take on it. Just like not so much musical numbers, not so many musical numbers. Just every once in a while.
Use it to enhance the story, not to be.
It might not be a musical at all. To be honest, she just could be an actor.
There you go. We'll have to find out.
That's honestly my opinion. Like, there's never been a DC musical. Why are there now? Like.
Yep. Mama Blu-ray.
Also, they just got bought out by Discovery.
Who?
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers got bought out by Discovery.
I think so.
Like Discovery Channel.
Or is it like the company himself? Maybe.
Wow.
Like some kind of like partnership deal. Yeah.
That's a weird buy. I did not know.
I gotta look more into it. I saw something about it the other day. So like, there's like another whole contract of like their ideas of content going to like streaming and stuff. I'm like, okay.
Wow, that's weird. I gotta look.
I'm not crazy about HBO Max, to be honest. Not crazy about it.
Like the streaming service.
I mean, if you want to have, I like the purpose of like movies going on there, like older movies. Like you want to see like Christopher Nolan's movies or an older Warner Brothers movie. That's cool, but like I don't like brand new releases straight to the platform. Maybe like after a couple months. That's
interesting. I feel like that's a hot take, right?
Yeah, because then it sort of defeats the purpose of movie theaters.
Well, yes, but I mean, sometimes you can do a simultaneous. Sometimes you can do a simultaneous, right? They do sometimes streaming, and then like they're in the theater as well, so you can kind of pick and choose. Or remember, or was that only like when COVID was really bad?
No, that was COVID.
Okay, they don't do that anymore. They don't simultaneously release.
I don't think so. Actually, 2 nights ago, I was at like 3 a.m. editing a vlog, and on the side, this is how bad the movie sucked. I had Lightyear going on in the background.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. We were just talking about watching Lightyear tonight because we were scrolling through and it popped up, and I was like, "Wow, Lightyear's already available."
Yeah, we were just in the theater when it was playing.
So,
I give it like a 5 or 6.
Okay. Either Lightyear
Like,
or Turning Red.
it was okay.
We're gonna watch tonight.
It was just okay.
I mean, that's the vibe I'm getting from it. It just seems like it's unnecessary. No one
Yeah.
asked for this, but whatever. Or Turning Red. We're still undecided what we're watching tonight. Either Turning Red or what would you recommend? Turning Red or Lightyear? Turning Red is the other
Maybe
Pixar
Turning
movie.
Red.
Okay.
I heard more stuff about Turning Red, but like people are controversial about girl stuff. I'm like, I don't care. People don't know about that.
Controversial girl
All the-
stuff.
No, not the girl stuff.
Hello, Mama
I
Blu-ray.
actually haven't seen Turning Red.
Okay. All right. Fair game. Fair game.
Like
Hello,
the
Mama
latest
Blu-ray.
movie I watched was Encanto. Or Encanto. Encanto?
Encanto.
Encanto.
Encanto, yeah. It was actually
I say
decent.
I say Encanto as well, and Haley's constantly going Encanto.
Encanto.
It's not
was-
Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
It was a pretty decent movie. I mean, I'm not gonna like, "Whoa!"
Nah.
but it was okay. I've seen better.
Hey, primetime travelers.
Hello.
Oh, Dan, what's up, dude?
They're saying, "Hey, Paul."
Howdy, howdy.
Mama Blu-ray and Tony are having a nice little conversation between each other. We're not gonna impose on them. Apparently, she wants hot cocoa.
Ooh,
I want hot cocoa sweatshirts in the fire pit.
that sounds so nice.
Yeah, but Mama Blu-ray, you and Sue are all the way up in Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken. So you actually do get winters.
yeah, I miss the snow.
all three of
dearly.
us, we're down south.
I so miss the
Almost.
cold.
Okay, so Paul, you lived up here in Georgia. Are we gonna get a somewhat winter when it happens, or not really?
Georgia would decide on that one.
Georgia will decide on that one.
Savannah, I haven't really been in Savannah that much. Like, I know where I used to live in Southwest Georgia. It was really bad. Like, one day it can be 40 degrees, 30 degrees in the morning. Then the afternoon, 5 o'clock, it can be like 80.
Yep.
So like it's horrible. Like, and it's not like Savannah. I guess you'll have like an ocean breeze over there, maybe. Right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little ocean breeze, or you get something, but like that South Georgia is like stagnant. It's like it's horrible.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Can't wait for the cooler weather too. It's been too hot. Yes.
Agreed.
I'm assuming primetime travelers, you're all the way over in Florida as well, so we can definitely.
He's the center of Florida.
Yep, we can relate with that heat. November 1st, come on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Thank you, primetime travelers. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you so deserve this. You so deserve this.
We can't hear it.
We
I hope
can't
y'all
hear it.
can.
I hope everyone else can hear that. Tony, I'll take a haunted house year round. There is a place in New Hampshire that does a Christmas themed haunt in December.
That's neat. I would
So
enjoy
does
that.
Sir Henry's. They do that too.
Where? What is it?
Sir Henry's. It's like I think it's off Plant City. It's like Orlando and Tampa, so it's like in between. It's like one of like the best local haunts. Like, pretty good.
It's
I'm
good.
gonna try to go this year.
Yeah, dude.
So
Oh yeah,
the
frequent fear pass. The frequent fear pass, because Haley doesn't know what that is, and I do, but I'm gonna let Paul explain what a frequent fear pass is.
Okay, so frequent fear, basically, there's different levels you get. Just like you go to Universal, you do different annual passes. So you have 4 different Rush of Fear is the first one, but you have different fear passes, and whichever one you get like has blockout dates. So basically, if you get Rush of Fear, it's like the first 3 weeks, I think. Maybe I think it's the first 2 weeks, maybe. So you get like all the nights, like the weekends, and that's it, September. But you don't get anything else. Then you have your other 3: Frequent Fear Plus, and Ultimate Fear Blast. Almost got Ultimate Fear. I just got Frequent Fear Plus.
But you
and
can
mine's
go.
basically pretty good. Like, I get most of the days and some Saturdays and Sundays, maybe. So that's why I got mine. I think I pay like $225 for it.
Yeah,
Not bad
so
price actually.
it's sort of like an unlimited car wash membership. You can go as many times as
Right.
you want to Halloween Horror Nights. So
So the more you
Well,
pay, the more days you get to go.
Right, no blockout days. Yeah. So, if, like for me as a annual pass holder for Universal Premier Pass, no blockout dates. I can go anytime I want. It's not like Disney. I make dumb reservations. I can go anytime I want. I can go an hour before park closed. No reservations. Just hop right in.
yeah,
And
I've
also
thought
get really
about
good
that.
discount.
I thought about that when I lived in Florida one year. I was like, should I do the frequent fear pass? Because it's so tricky to do everything in one night. It's almost
Yeah.
impossible to do everything in one night.
Yeah.
And be able to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this
Well, the
year
good
we're
thing pass, yeah, like it was $200 something. An average ticket in September, maybe like $79, $80 maybe. It's not a bad ticket for September, but for me, like I can go like a couple nights a week and it'll pay itself off just like that.
yeah,
And I'll have
absolutely.
2 months of it. Like pretty good. Like I
Yeah.
don't have to do everything in one night. I can do one house a night if I wanted to really enjoy myself, all the scare zones, the food.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I'm so getting one of the
Actually, my
twisted
favorite.
fingers.
Yeah.
The Twisted
My
Taters. You
favorite-
remember that?
Twisted Taters. My favorite food from last year was the We Slaughter barbecue from Texas Chainsaw.
Mm,
It was pretty good.
Did we have that? I don't think we had that.
They had some kind of like
we didn't
lamb.
eat it, but
It was good.
Yeah.
They had this like barbecue lamb there. Oh, it was good.
Ooh.
No, that sounds
no,
good.
You
Yeah,
lost
it-
me at lamb.
It was good, and I ate it. Actually, this was the last time before they closed. In Monsters Cafe, I ate it in the Dracula area. Oh man, that was so cool.
don't say Monsters
now, like-
Cafe. You'll break my heart.
It's gone now. I actually saw it 2 days ago, and the building's stripped, nothing with Monsters Cafe on it, and like the front where the billboard says Monsters Cafe, ripped apart.
That breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. Here's the obligatory Durant Cinema Talk. When we first hung out back in 2016, I did a video with him. It's still here on the channel. It's just hidden. You can't see it. And I did a Q&A with him inside the Monsters Cafe. So that's that's a relic now of a time that's gone.
Well, we did like some of our early vlogs. Like there was one of them I think we did
Yeah,
eating in the
inside of
Monsters
it.
Cafe.
Yeah. Yep. I'm sure Paul has a couple of inside Monsters Cafe.
I
Oh,
didn't
man.
vlog it enough because I became a pass holder in 2020, and the world basically shut down in 2020.
Yeah.
And it took a long time for them to reopen that cafe, Monsters Cafe. In like 2021, it wasn't open that much. Like it was the days wasn't open that much, and the hours were short. Like for lunch it was like 11 to 3. It was weird.
Yeah.
So
Breaks my heart. But at the same time, I get into Thanksgiving mode in the first week of November. Okay, cool. So
I can't do it.
Tony swings both ways apparently when it comes to the Halloween Christmas thing going on
I
here.
mean, I can enjoy a Thanksgiving and I can enjoy a Christmas, but I love my pumpkin spice and everything nice.
That can continue over, if I can speak right. That can continue over. Like if you go to Starbucks in November and you're getting Halloween inspired drinks, that's fine. That's cool.
I'm not taking my bats down anytime soon.
No, keep the bats up. I like the bats. Absolutely. Ooh, Tony, watched Lightyear on Thursday. It was decent, but I'm not sure that I'd buy the Steelbook. I didn't like Turning Red at all. Characters are annoying.
They're 13-year-old girls. They're supposed to be
Oh.
annoying.
Man, I am not looking forward to either of these movies tonight.
Speaking
That's what I
as
was talking
a-
about, like the female thing. Like it's females going through their thing. So I was like, people don't want to watch that, really. I mean, I wouldn't want to watch that. I mean, it's not my.
I mean, I would want to watch it because Pixar, I don't know, they take the most absurd concepts and they somehow can really wring it out and make it really interesting, you know? Like Inside Out is something that I'm sure like a lot of people didn't know if that was going to work, but
That was good.
Yeah.
Actually.
seeing all the emotions of a little girl, you know,
Mhm.
like that's
That was
Ooh,
actually pretty good.
so good.
You should watch
character?
Onward.
Onward.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I really enjoyed Onward, and I watched it with Kat, my cousin, and she cried.
Okay.
So
I don't know. For me, nothing can top Soul.
Oh,
Soul
no.
is the best Pixar movie I've ever seen. Soul is so good.
for you, I don't think anything can
Paul,
top Soul.
Paul, do you agree? Do you disagree?
it's a good movie, but I'm not gonna hype about it.
Okay, what is Paul's number one Pixar movie?
Probably Toy Story 1.
Toy Story 1, the OG.
I grew up with it.
Yep.
Well,
Toy Story 1 and Monsters Inc.'s really good.
Oh, she loves Monsters
I
Inc.
love Monsters
Yeah.
Inc. Oh,
Mhm.
just the opening is so nostalgic. I had the VHS, the blue VHS,
Yeah.
and that hits. But my favorite, because you asked, was
Wally.
Wally.
Wally was actually pretty good.
Wally. I saw
Wally.
Wally in theaters.
What is okay? So that's your favorite Toy Story or maybe Monsters Inc. What's your least favorite Pixar?
I don't have a least favorite Pixar. Well, there's
Really?
one before, like it doesn't look interesting. It was like The Good Dinosaur or something like that. Is that what it is?
Good Dinosaur is underrated. I think
It's
Good
underrated?
Dinosaur.
I've
it's
seen
underrated.
like the pictures, but I've never watched it. I'm like, okay.
That movie got a lot of hate, and they compared it
Yeah.
a lot to that other movie called just Dinosaur,
That was good.
right? From like 2000, I think it came out.
We had the ride for that at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, that's Disney's most scariest ride.
Really, you think that's
Yeah.
Disney's scariest ride?
So everybody in the chat, like, honestly, like that's a pretty dark ride for Disney. Like, if y'all have never rode Dinosaur, like, it's underrated. Like, it's
Is it
really
newer?
bumpy and it's really bumpy and rough. Yeah, it's still there. Like it's shaky and it's pretty fast too. And like it's some dark stuff. Like you have dinosaurs eating other dinosaurs in there.
It is pretty wild. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty wild. It's actually like the ride vehicle is pretty darn ingenious. The way it moves is very
I can't.
Very
I
fluid.
can't think of it.
very fluid.
I can't.
Yeah,
think
it's like a little car like you go through time, like you're going through like a meteor shower and stuff. It's actually really cool. And it's actually, this is my theme park knowledge kicking in. It's actually a copy of another ride at Disneyland.
There you go. It's a copy. They copied.
But the
Copycat.
copy of the ride, the whole layout, is actually the Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland. Same ride, but different
Oh.
theme.
Okay, yeah. I think I knew that in the back of my head. Yeah, it's like themed to Indiana Jones.
Well, it's like the
Together.
same. It's the same like ride car concept and same like kind of track, but different theme ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
I don't know. I don't know, man. So okay, let's talk about this because this kind of falls in line with the Funko stuff, and I need you to keep your eye out on this because I need you to let me know when you actually see this in person.
I
They
think I
just-
saw your Instagram picture. I want it.
this
yeah.
dude.
Yep. I
Dude.
actually looked it up online. I want it.
I want that so bad, and
Will you take it out of the box?
probably
I would.
not. Paul would. I would feel weird about taking it out of the box, but maybe I don't know.
It's really
I just-
cool.
I have a feeling this is going to be popping up at obviously Hollywood Studios, but I would also like to thank Disney Springs.
Yeah,
Because
because they
It
had
could.
the
It
other
could.
ones.
they have that they had that other one, the gold Mickey with the castle, and that appeared at Disney Springs. So,
It might go to studios first because Hollywood Studios on it.
yeah, but man, I am so pumped for that.
It-
And for me,
it's hard
and
to
for me,
It's hard to see the sticker. Like if it actually says park exclusive, that means it's not going to go to Disney Springs.
it just says exclusive to Disney.
Hmm.
So, whatever.
I'll
I
have to
mean,
keep a watch out for that one.
please do, because
'Cause I have some news about that as well.
Ooh, can you share it or no?
I'll share it in a
Okay.
little bit. Yeah.
In a little bit.
When he feels like it.
Yeah,
I'll
when
show
you
you
feel-
on my pop since this is the Funko Pop channel.
Okay. Yeah, for me that's hands down
Yeah.
Disney's scariest ride.
I like that. Yes. Yes, I love it. I remember I went on that when I went on a Disney trip, like when I was like in my early teens. I was
Yeah.
probably like 13, 14.
Yep.
And like nobody wanted to go on that with me. But I'm like, I want to do the Twilight Zone ride. I'm going with or without you.
It's still really iconic. Like, actually, if you're driving like on that Royal Drive, you know, the iconic billboard, you know, that's gone now. Like the Tower of Terror thing, it's gone. They demolished it. So
Have they put something there yet, or is it just empty?
it's empty.
Okay, yeah, because like when you would enter, when you were like trying to find the entrance to Hollywood Studios, they'd have the
That's like the exit before you go off.
Remember,
here. Hold on.
it was forever.
Let's pull it up here just so we can reminisce and talk about the good old days. Tower of Terror. Let's just do sign.
I do. Speaking of, I mean, Pops Disney, I do kind of really like the
Interesting.
Haunted Mansion Pops. A select few,
Yeah.
ones that are more ghost-like.
There
That
it is.
Oh,
So the rumor was, you know, the thing wasn't swinging. Like the thing used to swing back and forth. You know, it was like an animatronic,
It was
and
swinging.
that wasn't working anymore, and it was just faded out of color.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh man.
hopefully
Like
they redo.
hopefully it went somewhere. Like hopefully they didn't just throw it in a garbage can.
I don't know what they did with it.
Right? Man.
It's pretty cool though. I will say it's pretty iconic.
I am
Everybody's like, they're taking the magic away again.
yeah. Oh, I mean that happens anytime a theme park changes and everyone is upset.
I'm actually glad. Like turnover is good. Turnover is pretty good. I mean, yeah, I'm sad about like say Shrek 4D. It was pretty fun, but it was rough. If you want a chiropractor, you would go to Shrek 4D.
If you want a chiropractor, you would go to Shrek 4D.
The reason why I slouch is because of Shrek 4D.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, I'm pretty excited, and I trust Universal because like they have some pretty good stuff. Other than like Jimmy Fallon and Fast and Furious, every recent attraction has been great. Like the Bourne Stunt Show, like I saw that today. That was really good.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I got to see the Terminator one purely for this guy's sake. I mean, that's like memories for you that I never even got to have.
Mhm.
It was so good. I love Terminator. Actually, in the Bourne pre-show, the last word was terminated. That's the only like homage to Terminator to have. I was like, yes.
Yep. Let's see here. Laren. I like New York quite a bit, and I think it was definitely an inspiration for La La Land. All right. Interesting. I just shared a photo of my my 2-pack of La La Land on my Instagram. So
I forgot they had that. Is it Target exclusive?
No, I think it's just a regular common. It's not an exclusive to anything.
Well, it's not common, that's for sure.
I could have swore they had a Target exclusive La La Land.
No, they only made that 2-pack as far as my knowledge is concerned. And with the La La Land thing, I'm pretty up to date on it. There's only that 2-pack. I would love for them to make more. I would love for them to add some extra ones.
Like him on the piano.
Yeah.
That would be a cool one.
Primetime travelers. Savannah gets cold. We love visiting in December near Christmas time. It can be 30s at night, but then 65 during the day. Hey, I'll take 65.
Yeah, I would love like anything below 70.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I remember I moved down to Florida like literally 3 days before Hurricane Irma hit. And then afterwards there was like the biggest cold front to where it was literally like in the low 30s. Like in that, like that was probably like one of the coldest winters ever. And I was so like subverted. I was like, wow, this still gets cold down here. Like I could still use my jacket. And then the next year came around and then it was like 85 in November. And I was like, nuts.
Stewart's Squidward. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, Squidward. I actually saw Squidward a couple weeks ago. I did the little what was it called? The little Live Long and Prosper thing. I did that in Squidward, and he was behind the window at the SpongeBob SquarePants store, and he did this. Yeah.
Tentacle. Stupid
If you want to do
tentacle.
a meet and greet, I would probably say Squidward's probably one of the funniest at Universal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his emotions are really cool. He's awesome.
I don't think you can beat the Shrunken Head at
Oh, no.
the Shrunken Head. You don't know about the Shrunken Head in the night bus outside of Diagon Alley? Uh,
No.
it's
My
from
actually my last live stream, talked to him on a live stream. I was like, "Hey, y'all got any questions for him?"
yep.
Because not
He's,
everybody. It's pretty cool.
it's from the third Harry Potter film, Prisoner of
It is.
Azkaban.
That's probably my favorite film.
That's a lot of people's
Actually.
favorite.
It's awesome. I love that movie.
Tony has his Pixar picks: Toy Story 1 and Finding Nemo for me.
Love Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo's really, really good. I have not seen Finding Dory.
Neither have I.
Have you seen Finding Dory?
Yeah, once.
Well, that says
You're like, I
enough.
wanted to forget about it.
That's all I need to see it for. It was okay.
Tony loves Dinosaur the Ride. Space Mountain scares the heck out of me.
I could see that because it's literally like I love it for the fact that you can't see anything, but I could see how that's like I can't see my next movement.
Thrilling, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Space Mountain. Like, it's okay, but like it's matched. Like, it's not good anymore.
Yeah.
The new Guardians coaster at Epcot. I think I've rode it 4 or 5 times now. It's awesome.
It's good. Good.
It's basically like Space Mountain Rock and Roller Coaster had a baby.
Ooh.
And every time you go on, it's a different song.
Cool. So does this mean that Guardians of the Galaxy will never touch the Tower of Terror like they did out in California?
I don't think so.
Good.
It's too iconic for Hollywood Studios, and they have too much merchandise and they have too much stuff for it. Man, it's not gonna go away.
I have been so scared about the Tower of Terror being taken out by the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
It won't.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the similar Space Mountain ride for Universal is probably Revenge of the Mummy. That's the darkest, I think, right? In terms of like the dark theme, you can't really see where you're going too much.
I think it's opening soon too. I'm excited for that.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, because they said late summer and freaking summer is coming to an end here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, outside front, they have all the stanchions set up with the umbrellas. They're getting ready. Honestly, August is late summer, and I'm thinking the 15th because they have like little password magnets with the mummy thing on it. Like, it has to be around that time.
Yep.
And like everybody's like saying, "Stop asking when the mummy's open. Stop harassing team members."
They just open the ride. I was gonna say, like a magnet. There's a magnet coming.
There's a new magnet coming.
God, it's
Yeah,
about
every
time.
couple months, like a quarter, whatever, the annual passwords get like a magnet. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but they stopped doing that for a little bit. Like they let that go.
They did. Mm-hmm.
Just annoyed me. I was like, no, I love the magnets.
And the pins.
I love my Horror Nights magnet from last year. It has Jack on it. I like it.
Oh yeah, we got it on our fridge. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Fast and Furious is the worst ride at Universal. Such a waste of time.
Yes.
They need to take it out.
Like
Waste of
the
time.
queue is better than the ride itself.
Q is better.
Yeah, I agree. With you. It's a waste of time and it's a waste of space.
I've never heard anybody like praise the Fast and Furious ride. It's always either like it's mediocre or they think it's like god awful.
I think if you're a little kid, you like it.
I mean, okay, so when did that open? 2017?
I think it's 18.
Okay, so they're not demolishing it anytime soon. What's the shortest lifespan like a theme park has ever had? Like the quickest turnaround?
Like a ride itself?
Yeah, like I'm trying to figure out when is the earliest time they would actually even consider taking out Fast and Furious.
That's a good question. I mean, it was just built. It was just opened in like 2018.
Yeah, so I mean, at least they got to let it sit around there for at least 10 years minimum, right?
It just depends. I think Universal's aware if people don't like it. I mean,
Yeah,
Jimmy Fallon's better than that.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I love Jimmy Fallon. Like, I like the part you walk through. My favorite part is like you get to see all the suits from the past people. Like, I love Jay Leno because he's a big car enthusiast. I love cars, and like he's a really cool guy. I love Jay Leno, and you see his suit and everything. So I like that part.
Wasn't that cool when do you remember that time Jimmy came to Orlando to film the Tonight Show and he had Jay Leno come on to do like some of the opening jokes?
I think so.
That was so cool. And I tried my hardest to get tickets to that audience, to sit in the Tonight Show audience at Universal. But I did get to sit when they filmed the new Deal or No Deal with Howie Mandel. I was there on the very first episode, which, fun fact, the first episode they ever filmed, it aired like 4 months after the show started airing. So TV's all out of order. Like,
TV's whack.
That was the very first day.
So people don't realize Universal Studios Atlanta is actually still a working studio, somewhat. Like, you just can't see it, like, behind Jimmy Fallon over there. Like, you have, like, 4 big old studios. You know, sometimes they do horror nights over there, but, like, they're active studios.
Yeah, they're active studios. They built the Deal or No Deal set in the studio, and it's actually, it's so much smaller in person than it is in, like, on TV. It looks so big on TV.
Yeah. I think they did wrestling there, like, recently, too. Maybe.
I think so. I think, yeah. But yeah, I wanted to get tickets to the Tonight Show, but did you two watch The Blob? And Paul, have you watched anything lately? All right, so we'll answer our question, then we'll let Paul answer. We did watch The Blob last night from 1958. You love The Blob.
I love The Blob.
I just am not a fan of The Blob. I do want to see the remake, though, from 1988. I actually really want to see that version. I like the idea of The Blob.
I love
I just think they were so limited in the 50s that it's hard to watch now. And it's so, like, The Blob is very much like a stage play put on camera, because like everyone is just so, like, stagey acting, you know, and it's just it doesn't translate well on film for me personally. But
something about it, like, it's not like a great film by any means. That's why I think I said it last night on the stream, like, I don't like love the movie, like the movie itself, like I think it's good, but it's like, it's The Blob. I don't
beware of the blob, it creeps.
I'm obsessed with it.
Have you seen The Blob, Paul?
I think I might have seen bits and pieces of it.
Okay, well,
I am aware of it.
Don't rush out to see it anytime soon.
But it's The Blob.
All right, so now Paul, answer Laren's question. Have you watched anything lately?
I watched Lightyear. Well, partially watched it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I did finish. I did finish it, but it was okay. It was okay.
All right, Lightyear. Anything else?
I don't think so, actually.
I know you're still trying to adjust because you're only about a month into living in Orlando, so you might not have time for movies.
Yeah, I got time for YouTube.
Hey, all right. Well, there you go, Laren. He watched Lightyear.
It's so convenient, you know. Like, you watch like 15 seconds. Like, I'll watch people like guitar covers and stuff. Like, I also watch theme park stuff, and I watch like guitar covers. I play guitar too, so I'm like, man, this guy's pretty bad. Like, you know, not bad, like bad sucking, but like he's bad. Like, he's good.
It's so crazy because we live in a time where when someone asks, what have you watched lately? You can actually just say YouTube. Like, YouTube is an actual legitimate channel now. Like, you can just watch all the crap on YouTube that you want to watch.
Right.
Laren, Conan is the GOAT. Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, I really like Conan, like, in his own show. I used to stay up late just to watch Conan.
Conan's unique. I like Conan too.
He has a lot of pop variations too, doesn't he?
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
He has like Funko Pops, like like Freddy Funko. Like, he's
his own character.
Yeah. The one I want the most is him as the Predator. So he has the Predator mask on and he has the Conan hair. That thing just looks like
they have a lot.
The best thing since sliced bread.
Actually, the best host is on the Not So Late Show with Elmo, which is a parody of the Tonight Show.
The Not So what was it?
It's the Not So Late Show
with Elmo.
Yeah, with Elmo.
Elmo hosted the Tonight Show.
No, it's like it's literally like its own thing, like on
but
HBO
but it's
Max.
like a parody.
It's a parody.
The Tonight
Show. So he's the best host, actually.
Elmo.
Elmo.
Universal is the best. Yes, you deserve this, Stuart. You get this. You get that. Disney is kind of lame by comparison. I mean, lame's a strong word.
Yeah.
I mean, Disney is magical, man. Disney is like,
It's like its own thing. Like you don't feel like you feel like you're in a different world.
yeah,
That's why I
Disney,
got. Yeah, that's why I go to both.
Disney just feels like, yeah, you said it best. Like you're on another planet. Universal very much feels like you're on
like
planet Earth.
Like you feel home, but Disney is different.
But also on the flip side, Disney feels too corporate. It feels too, I don't know, right, Paul? Like it feels too corporate. It feels like Disney wants to own everything. Because remember, there was like that time when they were buying everything out of like movie studios.
The monopoly.
Man,
I will say, if anybody wants to watch it, my recent vlog just came today from last night. I met up with a friend last night at Hollywood Studios. We played in the new Bounty Hunter game with the new Magic Band Plus. But we got interrupted because we saw a wait time for Ride the Resistance. That ride is actually really cool. It's a really immersive, Yeah. It was 60 minutes. And that ride that ride usually goes by 90 to under 20 minutes daily. So that park was dead. Like going on the turnstiles, like checking in, it was dead. It was no one in the park. I'm like, shoot, we're doing this. And it was awesome. Like the ride itself is really good. And like the people that like are the first order, like cast members, they're in character. Like in that part, they're way better characters than Universal. Like people who work at Universal, they don't get into character like that, but people in Galaxy's Edge, they get into character. Like I was getting into the line. I said, "Bright suns." He said, "Bright suns to you." Bright suns means good morning or good day. I think it means good day in that too. So it's like Star Wars language, bright suns.
Yep.
It's really cool and I like it. So it's like when you go to like the Muppets area and like you're going under the bridge, it like changed, like the whole world changed. Like you're not in Earth anymore. Like you're in Star Wars. So they really did outdo themselves there. Like all the rock work, like you ought to check the video out.
Wait, this might sound stupid, but I'm a little late to the party. Is the Muppets gone? Like
no, I wish it was gone. It's just like, I mean, what's it called? Muppet Vision. It's still there, but I wish they'd take it out. Like it's a lot of waste of space.
Yeah. There's the thing that I miss a lot about Hollywood Studios, particularly because that's what we're kind of talking about right now, is the lights, camera, motor stunt show that they used to have there. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that thing was amazing. And that's now where Toy Story Land is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't been there in so long that Toy Story Land didn't exist.
Yeah.
Actually, my dad, a couple hours ago, we talked about MGM Studios. That's before Hollywood Studios. MGM Studios. That's where you saw the Lights, Camera, Action show. MGM. That's good. That's a good one right there. So before Star Wars launch day, I had all the Star Wars meet and greets. They had the I think it's the backlot tour. Basically, you on a tram. You got to see all the old truck spawn, like explosion and stuff. That was
cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like all the stuff that used to be there. The Great Movie Ride is just one of the classics, man. And I know now the Minnie and Mickey is like really, really technologically advanced, and I kind of actually want to check that ride out as well.
The Mickey's and Minnie's.
Yeah.
It actually is pretty good. It's on the same ride system as Ride the Resistance. It's a trackless ride system. It's pretty neat.
That's so cool.
Something I can't stand. Like I rode it, but I don't want to ride it unless it's like 15-20 minute wait. Is Ratatouille. Like the movie's great. I love the movie actually. That's one of my favorite ones actually. Because I like food and he's a cool character. But the ride sucks, to be honest. Because like that's like has a lot of like big screens, but there's this one part in the ride like you're in like a pantry. You see all like the little rat eyes everywhere. And, like you're basically a rat and you're like just do a big old pantry. It's actually really cool. Like the large life deal. Like that's the cool Disney Imagineering part.
Yeah.
Like you see a big old fish and all these eyes everywhere. It's like, oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, for sure. Like the Imagineers that they're called. Like they're like next level stuff. Like Universal will never be able to top what Disney can actually do, just because all the top people in the world, they always I would think they would want to work for Disney. I mean, just from like a technological standpoint, I think Disney with Rise of the Resistance, like we're saying, the Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway thing, all of that is so, I think, more technologically advanced than a lot of what Universal's doing. No, it's not.
Nah, man.
All right, so what is Universal doing that's more technologically advanced than those things?
Well, definitely on the thrill side, like Velocicoaster, you
Thrill
can't
side.
top that off. You can't top it off.
But the thrill side and the technological are two different things. Like really, the Velocicoaster is just like a
roller coaster.
It's just a roller coaster.
It's intense.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Today was actually my first time in front row, and that last launch, 40 to 70 miles an hour. Like you really like like this. You're like,
oh yeah,
like you feel it. If you're a guy and you have stuff, your gems down there, you feel it. Like you feel like you lose them. Like oh, it's good. And Haggards is also really good. Like it's the longest, I think, in the nation. Well, at least in the state of Florida, it has like the longest roller coaster tracks. Like it's really long. Like if you like to stretch the ride out, like go straight, it's actually really long tracks. Like how long the ride is.
But like how like roller coaster engineering, the engineering of like a roller coaster is different than like the world building of a ride. Like of course, like if you were like like an architect, like or a roller coaster like engineer, like you would go to Universal. But if you were trying to like create a story with a ride,
yeah, Disney is probably where you should probably go.
That's probably like Ride of the Resistance is probably still Disney's best ride. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Ride, it's cool coaster, but I won't give it the hype it needs. Honestly, Ride of the Resistance, like you're in a little escape thing, and you have like a little droid in front of you, like a little R2 droid, and like I was recording, I was like, man, this looks really cool, man. Like it's like rah, 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 rah. It's making like all the little sounds, and you go in this one room, you see two 50-foot AT-ATs, like, and they put that in the building. I'm like, how did they do that? It's like, what else can Disney do if you build two 50-foot AT-ATs in a building? Like, what else can you do?
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about Race to New York real quick, because Stuart says Jimmy Fallon is obnoxious. Not sure how he got his own ride.
Okay.
He's a character. He's a character for sure.
He's his own guy.
That also because the Tonight Show is very, I mean, that's an NBC show. NBC is close ties with Universal. So that I mean, that exactly. Yeah. That was just a
no-brainer.
Yeah. That was a no-brainer. I kind of flip on Jimmy Fallon every once in a while. Like I'll watch interviews with him and I'll go, dude, you're so fake laughing right here. It's not even like your fake laugh is so noticeable. But man, like when he's on fire, Jimmy Fallon's good, So
like I don't really like when he interviews people. I like when he's just like up there like talking. Riffing, yeah.
So he's a better riffer than he is an interviewer for you?
Yeah. Because that's when because he's funny to me sometimes, but I think mostly like when he's doing his own thing.
And he was great on SNL.
Yeah.
Jay Leno's my favorite.
So Jay Leno's good. Yeah, Jay Leno's good.
Jay Leno also has his own little show. He goes around with people and cars, like all his collection. I want to go there one day. If you can do that, see his whole car collection. Like he does all these like drives, like the Ford Shelby 350. That's his favorite Mustang car. Like he's a cool guy. Like I like Jay Leno. I wish they did a racing ride with him. Like that would have been, or like a Jay Leno racing theme ride at least.
Or it would have been cool because they could add Conan as well. What they should have done is they should have had all the living hosts that are still around. They should have appeared in Race Through New York at some point. Like You know what I mean? Like you were racing Jay Leno at one point. You're racing Conan O'Brien at one
Like,
point.
One point
They
you're
could have
in
put it on. They
fourth,
could put it on the screen. They could have put it on the screen.
Yeah, that would have been really
like
cool.
sort of like a Mario Kart thing where you see like who's in first, second,
Yeah.
third, fourth.
Well,
would've been
actually,
cool.
speaking about that, that's actually real.
The Nintendo Land.
Yeah, Super Nintendo.
It's coming. It's coming. It's already a thing in Japan. Hollywood's getting it in the spring. Well, it's supposed to open in spring next year, and here in Orlando is like 2025.
Yep.
I actually passed by Epic Universe Construction on Sand Lake Road. I was going to get my driver's license, and I saw one of the buildings. I was like, that thing's massive. Like, it's massive. It's actually the biggest park domestically, like 750 acres. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
If you can imagine Animal Kingdom, Disney's biggest park, you know, the safari and everything, that's like 500 something acres. And Epic Universe is 750 acres. So it's going to be a pretty big park.
I just want to know what it's all gonna be. Like, we obviously know Nintendo Land, but like, what else is going there?
We're supposed to get Universal Monsters. They're supposed to have like a Dracula's castle. That's just rumored. Then like a How to Train Your Dragons roller coaster. That's just rumored.
Yeah, so this is where everything is currently. Like pretty much all of Universal Orlando Resort is in this bubble right here, and then
Yeah.
Epic Universe is going to be all the way down here, about a 10-minute drive, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the most interesting thing to me is how it's really not even a true part of the resort, because all the resort is like in this, vicinity right here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a real.
So if you
interesting-
look at it like Islands Venture, it's like a quarter the size of Epic Universe.
Like, they're even including Volcano Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for it.
They actually just got approved for like their second hotel, I think.
Let's do this. There we go. That's what I was trying to show. I forgot Stuart was up there.
Sorry, Stuart.
Sorry, Stuart. I had to take your time.
Stuart Little.
Stuart Little. Yeah, make him littler. So he's not on the screen here for right now. Tony, I missed the great movie ride. Yeah, we all do. We all do. That's for the great movie ride.
Was that the
That was. I got to get more sound effects on this board.
More sound effects.
Yeah.
More.
All right, Paul. So now we've entered the time of the stream where we want to see your Funko collection.
Okay, so it's not much. Okay.
It's all good.
I got these out of box, but one of them, the box was like destroyed when I got it. I ordered online. I was like, okay, but you got your Nazgul from Lord of the Rings. You gotta have a Nazgul, dude. You
Yeah.
got to.
That's a neat
I
looking one.
almost before I stopped collecting, I was gonna do the whole Lord of the Rings line. Like they had the Balrog. Like I think it was like the 10-inch pop. I was like, I want the Balrog so bad. I may get it again. I haven't seen the stores in very long. See what else I got. I think you already seen this. That's
King Kong. Look,
yeah, that's
Bing
from
bong.
look, it's Bing Bong.
It's Bing
Yeah.
Bong.
that's from the 2016 movie. Is it
Yeah.
2016 or is it 2018? I think it's 2016.
Somewhere in there.
But that's by Warner Brothers. That's not Universal. Universal didn't do this one.
Nope.
Let's put the other ones in box. But we got the Well Walker. This is my
Yes.
little brother actually got me this one.
Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Can you kind of
Yeah.
tilt it up so the glare goes away? There we go. Look at that. He comes
Yeah.
apart like he does in the show.
Yeah, he actually comes apart too. It's pretty cool.
That is.
And I was looking at it. I didn't realize, but it says The Walking Dead Edition 5. So that's like the 5th line of Walking Dead, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So how many y'all Walking Dead fans a lot?
Oh, dude, we have a whole podcast dedicated to it. Yeah.
So what's the how many lines do they have?
I
So
want
if
to
this is edition 5, like how many editions, like lines?
She thinks 10. I don't know officially.
It's a lot.
I want 10.
Point being, there's a lot. Yes.
I've seen the Herschel. I've seen Herschel before. I have seen him. Did they make a headless Herschel?
They made a headless Herschel, and he goes for one pretty penny.
So they did make it. So
They
I'm
cut
not.
his head off. They cut his head off. Yeah.
And it's bloodied.
I saw a picture of it. I was like, okay, does someone actually like DIY that, like make it at home, or like is that a real pop?
That's a real pop. That's a real one.
So that's actual a grill.
Yes. Yeah.
You can't believe
He
it.
can't believe it. He doesn't want to believe it.
This one's not that great, but like
I have that one.
Maze Malbus, yeah, or Baze Malbus, he's
I have a
pretty
lot of-
cool.
I have almost all of the Rogue One pops because I enjoyed that movie.
It is a pretty good movie. By the way, Andor looks pretty good
Heck yeah.
because Andor is the same creators from Rogue One.
Uh,
I'm excited about
oh.
that movie.
Yeah, I do think I heard about that.
Next two were actually given to me. So a lot of these like were given to me, but you got your original Darth Vader. I had to
Okay.
keep that.
Look at that. Number 1.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
number
old
one.
Darth Vader. I have
Yeah.
a Darth Vader.
And something I was to ask you, like I don't think they do this anymore for pops, but like in the background of the box, like it had like the Imperial logo or something like that.
Okay.
That's
No, it's
neat.
not. It's like a gray background. I don't think they put those in pops anymore, do they?
Like, hold on. What are you? What are you talking about? He's taking it out of the box. Oh my god, he's taking it out.
I'll take this out. So this is like what's behind the pop.
Oh,
Oh, okay, okay. I think
Do they
sometimes we'll do
anymore
that.
with pops?
They do actually, because on that La La Land one, the background is of Los Angeles when they're doing the City of Stars.
So, how old is the La La Land pop though? Like, how old is it?
Oh, true. Yeah, it came out when the movie came out. So
That's an old movie though.
yeah, maybe
Oh,
they
that's
didn't do
an
it
old
too
movie,
much
but
in it.
like that's an old. That would be like an old pop. Like, do they still do that like anymore with the recent pops? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're probably right.
I know.
Then you got
I
R2.
have that one too.
Cool.
I have
Something I
that.
was looking on the back of it. I think like two of them are like really hard to find. Is the Jar Jar Binks in Amidala? Like, yeah, here you go. Like, I think those are like actually really hard. Like, those are like expensive, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's like the old Star Wars logo before Disney bought it, actually.
Okay.
Because you don't see Disney in the back of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
But if you see like the Rogue One, you see Disney on the back of it.
Right.
Let's see. This one's probably my favorite.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, that's the Force Friday Target exclusive. I like this one. I mean, I don't think it has much value to it, but I still
doesn't
like it
matter.
because it is what it is. You know, it's him without the hood. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Because if I turn it around, you can see him with the hood right here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just not a chase variant, but like it's him without a hood. I was like, I want it.
Yeah.
This is
no.
actually, I think we were talking, or you talked about it on a live stream. It was like, you already know where pops were like $7.99. This was $7.99.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what the good old days pops were like $8 or $8, $9 a pop. Like, pretty good. And this is another cool one. It's Lord of the Rings.
Ooh, hot topic.
Yeah. I actually
Cool.
had to order. I think it's online only. I think.
All
But
right.
It's still pretty cool because I love Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
We love Hot Topic.
Yeah. Well, when I lived in Georgia, I ordered that in Georgia. I was like, well, I don't have a Hot Topic, so I guess I'll order it.
Gotcha. So, what I was gonna say is it's a cliche thing. It's like a very sentimental thing, but it's like the value of a pop or anything really, any valuables is it doesn't matter what a valuable is worth. It's valuable to you in terms of what it
Mhm.
means to you. You know what I mean? So like some of the pops in my collection aren't worth squat.
Yeah.
But they have memories attached to them from
That's what
a
it is.
place.
That's what it is.
Um, That's all it's really about. It's just about acquiring the memories and the feelings and the vibes and everything associated with the
Yeah.
pop. But that's a good point you made about the backdrop there. Now I'm going to be
Yeah.
looking for future pops just to see if they put
I was in
backdrop.
trouble. Now I caused trouble.
Well, that probably is not a thing they want to keep doing because that's just an added cost, right?
Yeah.
Cheaper to not
Yeah.
do it.
It's just cheaper to not include it. So
They probably stopped it a long time ago, unless you get like a cool pop, like a 2-pack that has like a background.
Yeah. Yeah, like that La La Land one is great. And I think it's not City of Stars, it's I think it's called A Lovely Night, I think is what the song is called. A Lovely Night. I forget the name of the song, but yeah. So okay, so that's the collection right there.
No, it's not the collection.
Oh, it's not the collection. You got more?
I actually, like Batman, when Joker's talking to Batman Dark Knight, he's like, "You're gonna break your one rule." I broke the rule. I started the collection again.
Oh,
Actually, last night I bought the pop.
alrighty.
So,
Round of applause.
Hey, Ozzy Osbourne.
Ooh,
yeah, man,
That's neat.
it's so cool because like I got it at Walmart, honestly, but I like because like you have the album in the back, and you also have you have him too. He comes to the stand, but why is like sentimental to me because I'm a huge like guitarist, and of course Randy Rhoads. That's his last album before he got in like the plane crash when he died. Randy Rhoads created Crazy Train. That's him, and he was Ozzy's first guitarist and Ozzy Osbourne. So I was like, you know what, I need to get this. And he was an insane guitarist. Other than like the Metallica, if he was still alive, he'd be up there with like when Eddie was alive, like how good Eddie was. He'd probably like Eddie Van Halen. Like he was really good. Like he played for Ozzy when he was like 25 years old. So that'd be pretty insane. Like playing for Ozzy being like 20s. He was insane. So I was like, I gotta get it. So it's pretty cool. They're making a lot of these now with the artist pops and like the bands. They have Metallica, like a Metallica 4-pack I saw, I think.
They do.
Yep.
They do.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know where mine is.
Do you have any thoughts on Ozzy Osbourne? I know you're.
No, I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to be.
This is the good Ozzy. Not crazy, but this is him when he was sane, actually.
Oh, remember a time.
I mean, yeah,
When
you
I
can
think
look
of
back, like, yeah, he's crazy right there.
cool. Heck yeah.
And I don't know if you can see it, like, hold on a second. It's like right here. There's like a little boy behind a thing. He's like, shh. But he has some cool album covers, like The Bark of the Moon, like him going to a werewolf. I'd buy that up. If he has another one, I'd buy it.
When I think of Ozzy Osbourne, I think of, let me pull it up here. Where is it? I think it will deal with this one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. So when I think of Ozzy Osbourne, this is what I like, the image that comes to my mind. Share the screen here. Him from Little Nicky. Have you seen Little Nicky?
Yeah.
When he like bites the bat's head off. Obviously an homage to like what he would actually do, apparently, bite bats' heads off.
He's actually not doing too well.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's not doing he has some kind of disease, like he has some kind of surgery, back surgery or something. He ain't doing too well.
Not doing too well. She has hers right here. This is her pop album.
Yeah, it's Queen's News of the World.
Yeah. I didn't see that one. Yeah, like they're doing a lot of those pop albums now. It's kind of cool, actually.
It is cool.
If you want one, go to Walmart. For some reason, Walmart.
Well, that's why I got this one.
Yep.
Is Walmart in Kissimmee. I was like, I'm pulling it. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna go hard on it. Like, it's gonna happen now. Like it may be like, I don't know how I'm gonna do my pop hunts now. Like I'm gonna record pop hunts, and I might do like a one record videos throughout the week and do like a weekly haul. Maybe I'm not sure. But
yeah, there we go.
Glad to know that was our doing.
Yeah, Paul's like, thanks. My wallet hates you.
it hates you now. I mean, I've been wanting to start, anyways. Like, I want to start again because like just so many out there. I'm like, man, it's so cool.
Well, because I mean, they are still very popular. They're very popular, and you can find them everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's definitely it's a hobby that's worth getting into right now because it's not hard to find them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. You can go into a store and you're gonna find them. I mean, they got 7-Eleven exclusives, so you can go into a 7-Eleven Yeah, you could potentially find Pops at
They
7-Eleven.
used to have some popular ones. Like people were looking for that. I forgot what it was actually. Was it? I think it was a Slurpee, like a Slurpee pop.
They have like a line of Slurpees. Yeah. Yeah.
I think they had a Chase.
For the Slurpees?
I think so.
I think so.
They had quite a few.
Let's see.
But I know they
Something
have
I-
like
Something I would buy if they ever had it. I would buy a Bucky's Funko Pop.
Love Bucky's.
Like, right? Like, have a Bucky's Funko Pop and a Chase variant being fuzzy.
flocked.
Yeah, flocked. I'm sorry.
Know the terminology.
See, I'm rusty.
I don't see a Chase. They all have glitter on them though.
I've seen that Deadpool one before.
The Deadpool. 7-Eleven. So random. Just finding Deadpool at a 7-Eleven. What?
Oh,
No, I've seen the other one. Is that? I think that gray one was one.
This one?
I think so. Yeah,
Eating like
That's
a
what I
churro
saw.
or something? Or a chimichanga?
that's what it was. Yeah.
Hey, that's cool.
7-Eleven. Why is Carl at 7-Eleven?
Well, I mean, because the apocalypse, Carl probably stopped at a 7-Eleven and
Got a Slurpee.
got a Slurpee and got attacked by a walker. This one's cool.
Missed that episode.
Ghostbusters, the mini puffed man.
I actually never seen that movie, The Afterlife.
Nah. Well, fun fact, I haven't seen a single Ghostbusters movie.
Neither have I. That's fun.
I've
So
only seen the first one actually.
I feel like we need to change that. We gotta see some Ghostbusters.
I
Yeah,
know
there we
I
go.
definitely saw like bits and pieces of the first one, but definitely not enough to say that I've watched it.
You know how I said I watched Wild Things? Bill Murray is in Wild Things as like as like an attorney or something. He's so good. He's the comedic relief of the film.
I love Bill Murray and
I haven't
everything.
seen him in a
he's
movie in a
in.
long time.
What, Wild Things?
No, this Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Murray. Well, he's not acting too much anymore nowadays,
He's
is
not.
he?
Well, I know that. Well, nowadays, huh? But I mean, he makes like little appearances, like in Wes Anderson stuff. Was
And I think he appeared in Ghostbusters Afterlife.
maybe.
I want to say he did.
Did he make a cameo of any kind in Zombieland, like Double Tap?
Maybe.
I didn't watch that movie.
I mean, that's kind of what his like career is now. He's just kind of doing small things. He doesn't have to act anymore. You know, he's
yeah.
he's already established himself.
He's made his money.
He's Bill freaking Murray. So, but it was so cool because Wild Things came out right around the same time of another favorite film of ours. It's called Kingpin. It's a bowling movie. Have you seen that movie?
I've seen like the poster for it.
It's from the directors of Dumb and Dumber,
Is it?
and it's called Kingpin. It's all about bowling.
It's just bowling.
And it's Bill Murray's one of the bowlers. He's a pro bowler. What the heck is his name?
Ernie Munson.
Ernie.
No, not Munson.
Ernie. Oh, come on, Ernie.
Big Earn.
Big Earn. I'm thinking of Shooter McGavin from Happy Gilmore.
Wait, somebody's last name is Munson in there.
That's Woody Harrelson.
Eddie Munson.
Eddie Munson. Laren, help us out. What the heck is the guy's name in Kingpin? I'm sure you've seen that movie. You should all go watch Ghostbusters after this. I love how Laren comes in. He's like, I don't care about your Funko collection or anything.
Go watch Ghostbusters.
It's all about movies with Laren. He's like, go watch Ghostbusters. Stop talking about Funkos. Also, just want to make the quick announcement here. I think it's safe to say that we're going to switch our logo, which are our tagline of 90% Funko, 10% something. I think it's safe to say we're going to change it to 50% Funko, 50% something.
Yeah.
Because we are talking a lot about other things that aren't Funko related.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we're going to do 50% Funko, 50% something. And I think that'll kind of ease everyone's mind. Because I'm thinking some people are like 90% Funko, 10% something. And it looks like it's the other way around at this point. I love talking about movies. Roy Munson, Ernie McCracken. Thank you, Laren. Thank you. Coming in clutch.
I'll think about Ernest for a second.
Oh, Ernest, the guy who played
Ernest movies.
Yep, and he played Slinky Dog, right, in Toy Story.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
What was his name?
Laren. Laren. What's his name? Who played Slinky Dog and who played Ernest?
Laren.
I'm blank. My mind's blank. He's cool. Actually,
He unfortunately passed away not
another
that long ago.
vlogger I watched. He's one of my influencers. Adam the Woo.
Jim Varney.
Mm-hmm. But you know, Ernest Saves Christmas. You know, that was.
I have
filmed
not
here in
seen.
Orlando.
I haven't seen a single Ernest film.
Neither have I.
Oh man, but yeah, Ernest Saves Christmas was filmed in Orlando, and the beginning of it was actually filmed on the road Disney's on, like early, like 80s.
Wow.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, they had to when Jim Varney passed away, they had to replace him for, I think it was Toy Story 3, because they had to replace him for Slinky Dog, and then they got the guy who plays in a lot of Adam Sandler movies. You know, in The Waterboy, he was that guy.
Yeah.
You remember that guy, or you've already erased The Waterboy?
Oh yeah, no.
That's who voices Slinky Dog now.
I haven't seen the movie Waterboy in like a long time.
This guy, hold on.
Isn't the voice for
Waterboy.
the pig guy?
Did he die too?
Yeah.
Oh man,
No. I'm asking.
that guy.
Uh,
He voices Slinky Dog now.
that's awesome.
Did he die? I mean, everyone's dying these days. Not to get too negative, but everyone's passing away.
That's Ozzy Osbourne.
Except Ozzy. Yeah, Ozzy's hanging in there. Who else is hanging in there?
I don't know how he's still.
Betty White was hanging in there for a while. Poor Betty. Yeah, man. Scary stuff. And you can't take your Funko Pops or your movies or anything with you when you go. So you got to enjoy it while you're here on Earth. That's what you got to do. Paul, would you be excited if you found out that in the afterlife there's theme parks? Heck yeah, man.
Unlimited
Heck yeah.
Unlimited Trespass.
Heck yes. I'll go to the afterlife if there's theme parks. Because there wasn't a theme park in Defending Your Life. Oh, Laren, did you ever end up watching Defending Your Life?
Well, I actually recommended that movie to somebody too.
Yeah, that's a great movie, Defending Your Life. That's like the kindergarten version, live action of Soul.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's all about like what happens after you die, kind of thing.
I literally just recommended that movie to somebody. I have to see if they watched it.
It's really good, really good. Yeah, man. Theme parks in the afterlife, and there's no waits either. You just kind of are on the ride. You just snap your fingers and you're on the ride.
Kind of float on a ride. You float.
Yeah, that'd be so cool, man.
Eternal fast pass.
Yeah, it never expires.
No.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. So, all right, let's round this out with we've kind of talked a little bit about it, but let's talk a little bit more because I'm so excited for it. Halloween Horror Nights. You got your frequent fear pass, so we're jealous of you. We're only going one day, and that's going to be towards the end of October, and we're meeting up with Tony from Tony's Movies and More, and Dave from Durant Cinema. And they announced
maybe I can be there if I'm off.
I was gonna say if you can swing by, go through a house with us, hang out. But they just announced 4 houses currently. So there's Halloween, Universal Monsters Legends Collide, Blumhouse, which is a combo house. It has Freaky and the Black Phone, which I'm really happy about the Black Phone, and The Weekend.
I'm excited about that one.
Okay, so Paul and everyone that's watching, if you're interested in this, in order of excitement to least excitement, rank those 4 houses. So Paul, what's your rank?
Oh, my top rank?
Yeah, like your most anticipated to your least anticipated.
Universal Monsters is going to be pretty good. Probably Universal Monsters, Halloween, Blumhouse, and Weekend.
The Weekend's your least
Yeah.
anticipated. Yeah, The Weekend is, I think, the one so far that's kind of lost some people, especially
Yeah.
me. It's sort of like, ugh, all right, you're doing a music house again, but like sometimes it works, like when they do a Rob Zombie house or Alice
The
Cooper.
Scare Zone was pretty good. I think it's 2019. People were like, man, this is pretty good. But don't bring your kids. Don't bring your kids to that Scare Zone though. It's not for good eyes.
All right, so you're doing Monsters, Halloween, Blumhouse, The Weekend.
Yes.
Okay. Haley, your ranking from most excited to least excited.
You know, I'm gonna go with Monsters because I love me some monsters.
Yep.
The drink.
Blumhouse, Halloween, The Weekend.
Blumhouse, Halloween, The Weekend.
So I'm kind of interested to see how they do that.
Okay.
The two houses, like the two movies in one house.
Okay. I'm gonna go Blumhouse strictly for the Black Phone. I'm really curious how they're gonna do the Black Phone. Monsters. This is gonna shock people because I just said that I kind of fell off, like it lost me, but it doesn't matter that it lost me. The Weekend, Halloween. And I'm only saying Halloween because they've done Halloween before.
Yeah.
They've done the original Halloween before.
I'm only excited for it because I've never.
Because you never got to do it.
Me there.
Exactly.
I've never done Halloween before. Because 2021 was my first actual Horror Nights, and I've never gone in the past. So I'm like, this is my first Halloween. You know, that's my first Halloween house. It's been pretty cool.
What I think they should have done, and I don't know why it wasn't possible, is I think they should have done a big combo house. They should have done Halloween. As you're going through the house, it starts out as 1978 Halloween, then it transitions to 2018 Halloween Kills, and then it ends with a little, sneak peek of Halloween Ends.
I would even take it without Halloween Ends, just to
keep it a surprise.
Yeah.
Pretty big,
or something. But they should have incorporated
2018
the new trilogy of films. They should have.
Yes.
I don't know why they didn't. Why you're just strictly focusing on the original Halloween.
Budget, maybe.
Budget, who the heck knows? No, I picked up only a couple Criterions this time, but I'll most likely grab it on the next sale. Cool. The Criterion video is coming tomorrow, Laren. Guaranteed, it'll be on the channel tomorrow. You have my word. Halloween, Monsters, Blumhouse, The Weekend. Tony's excited for Halloween. I would be too if I hadn't already done, because I've done Halloween and I did 1 year they did Halloween 2, I believe, and then they did Halloween 4. So they've done Halloween a lot. So I'm kind of Michael Myers out at this point. So that's why I was like Blumhouse, because it's an original thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's original. So
I'm pretty curious about Blumhouse, like the actual locations at. Like it's kind of hard to see it like when I vlog it, but like it's tucked in a corner between like Fast and Furious and like a facade building. Like it's so awkward in there. I'm like, how'd you fit a tent like a Horror Nights house inside of there? It's really weird.
So that is confirmed where that's where Blumhouse is taking place?
Pretty sure, yeah. So you're gonna go through Freaky, then Blumhouse.
Or the Black Phone.
That's supposed to how it's gonna go. Like you go through Freaky, then Blumhouse. Freaky, then Black Phone.
Okay. So it's over by Fast and Furious. That's what he's saying.
Interesting.
It's right there, like you go into the standby line, right to the right. Like you can see it over the fence. Like you can't miss it.
All right.
Just don't like put your phone in there and like be snoopy. You'll probably get escorted out.
Yep, they'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Nothing.
Have you ever done a one of those RIP tours?
I want to.
That would be cool.
It's pretty pricey. It's pretty pricey.
Yeah.
It just depends if you want to do 3 houses or 6 houses.
What do you mean?
Like you can do different tours. Like you can see 3 houses or you can see 6 houses.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would probably just want to see 3. I feel like 6 is kind of overkill at this point because they turn on the lights and they show you what's going on. So I feel like you kind of get the gist of how it works with 3.
RIP is actually during Horror Nights.
I thought they do it before so that you can turn the lights on and see how it works.
Unmask the Horror, I think.
No, because remember like during like you'd be waiting in line, and then they would bring in like a group of people like in front of the line, like in their own with the tour guide.
That's an RIP tour. That's what that is.
That's RIP. So Unmasked the Horror is before like heavy lights on. Like what I saw last year, I didn't do. I might do this year maybe. Like people like went to Hill House. You see the lights on the building and everything. Like
that's what I would want to do.
Cool.
I would want to have them turn the lights on and show me what the house looks like.
Yeah, Hill House was pretty impressive. I gotta say, like it wasn't a cool show. I mean, I watched it. It was decent, but I liked the Horror Nights house. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. So there's two different things going on there. Okay, unmasking and then RIP.
Yeah, RIP is basically like your VIP experience. Like you have someone like they dress in like a doctor's outfit for some reason. I don't know. Like like they dress in scrubs. I don't know why. And they have like the little like light, and like the people follow them, and like they gotta be loud in Horror Nights. Like before they go to the house, they tell you about it. I've seen the videos.
Huh. Yeah. That
like no voice in the night.
I get why they put them in scrubs, but at the same time, it is kind of ironic. It's like,
it's kind of cool actually.
It's cool because I mean, you can like, it's all about death and destruction, so you kind of might need a doctor nearby.
Or if you're too scared, like you faint.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Oh, it's like I think it's on my bucket list. I want to work a house at Halloween Horror Nights for one night. I want to be a scare actor.
Yes.
In the house, because we've all, or maybe you haven't, but you, Paul, and we both watched Tim Tracker, and I know for 1 year he played a scare actor in a scare zone, and I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do the scare zone stuff. That's too
I've met him twice.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to do the scare zones because it's too like free form when it comes to interacting with the people, and you don't know how people are going to react out on the streets. Yes, I know they have to have Universal team members watching at all times, but in the house is a little more controlled, contained.
Yeah.
So I would want to do that because like they wear earpieces, right? Every single person wears earpieces.
Maybe.
Because it's so loud in there.
Oh yeah, earplugs. Yeah.
Yeah, like earplugs, and like they're on a timer, right?
It's real loud.
Oh, it's so loud. I can't.
I almost lost my hearing last year in Bride of Frankenstein. It was loud in there. I was like, a good house though, actually. Really, like the story themed in there. Like I liked it. Like the one part you see like the vampire or whatever, like the nun, like strapped to the thing, like she's like,
yeah.
That was a beast house. I liked it.
It's so much fun. I'm pretty sure they have something in their ear that's like a timer, so they know when to pop out. It's like it's all on a timing system. I'm pretty sure it's not just when they feel like it.
Yeah.
No.
There is a structure to how the houses work. So I would want to work that.
Applied for a scare actor. Almost did.
Almost. All right, maybe next year.
Yeah, I was like a couple days behind like their deadline, like when you can apply. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, next year.
Heck yeah. Or if I had the build for it, the only one I would scare zone I would want to do is if I was a giant bulky dude, do the chainsaws.
Yeah.
Just revving the chainsaws in front of people. Oh man.
I actually don't care for that.
Oh. Paul, why not?
It's just too like it's just too much. I'm like, okay, I'm annoyed at this point. They didn't do it last year. They do it in the Simpsons era usually, but they didn't do it last year. I was actually thankful.
Yeah, hopefully they'll bring it back this year. Not to spite you, just because I love the chainsaws.
I actually wouldn't mind if they did it.
But yeah, Halloween Horror Nights coming up. When's the start date for it?
September 2nd.
September 2nd. Ow.
That's less than a month away.
They start earlier and earlier every year.
Actually, like in 3 weeks, I'm going to Mickey's Not So Scary. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Mickey's Not So Scary.
I've never been, but they have like a really cool, like they have like the Hocus Pocus show, their night like villain spy work show, like that looks cool.
Okay. Yeah, I would want to go to a Mickey's Not So Scary just to say I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And I also want to do Hallow Scream.
It's expensive.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm going in August this month, and it's pretty cheap. It was like $99. I'm like, okay, I'm snagging this.
Heck yeah. Have you
Like,
been to
I'm not
Hallow
gonna
Scream?
go. Huh?
Have you been to Hallow Scream?
I've been to Hallow Scream and SeaWorld last year for first year.
Yeah.
It was different
Like in comparison to Halloween Horror Nights, how does it compare?
on a low budget.
Low budget. It's the Goodwill version.
But it was still pretty good. But like, yeah, Goodwill version, you can say that too.
The Disney Halloween party is pretty fun, says Tony.
Yeah, Mickey's not so scary. Well, they're just bringing it back this year. Last year they had Boo Bash.
Boo Bash.
Boo Bash.
I went to Boo Bash too. It was pretty good. They had unlimited popcorn and drinks. Mickey bars.
Mickey bars. Ooh.
It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I had some.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a time where you don't have to break your wallet for like an $8 Mickey bar.
Yep.
The popcorn is pretty good.
I'm so excited. It's right around the corner. We already have some scents that we bought at Target, some pumpkin and apple scents. Oh man, we're so gearing up for it. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be an awesome time. And that would actually really be cool if we bumped into each other for Halloween Horror Nights.
I'll be here.
Laren coming in. Do you guys have a favorite Halloween costume from your childhood?
You don't remember any of yours.
Well, hold on. We'll let Paul go. He's our guest. Paul, do you have any favorite Halloween costumes?
No.
No. Oh, wow.
Come on.
All right. Well, I'll go. I feel like I've talked about it somewhere, maybe on the podcast. But my mom one year made she handmade a scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz outfit for me, because like you could go into like those hobby stores, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, and you can buy Halloween costumes to make on your own. And she did that for me one year. So I was the Scarecrow one year. And then my best bud Boyd one year, we went as Freddy and Jason.
Yeah.
You would have thought I would have been Freddy because I'm skinny.
Yeah.
I was Jason somehow.
Really?
Somehow, for some reason, I was Jason and he was Freddy.
That's
So those are the two that stand out for me: the Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz and Jason with my buddy Boyd as Freddy.
interesting. Yeah,
What about you?
I've definitely had a lot. I mean, like, one year I went as Cleopatra, and like nobody, like, for some reason, even like parents, like knew who I was, and I'm like, but I feel pretty. There is like this really iconic in my family costume, like of a unicorn from when I was like in preschool, that it went through many iterations, like being passed down.
Huh.
That's iconic. But I started making like my own costumes like a couple years back. So I'm kind of proud. Like from the show Total Drama Island, I went as this character Gwen, which is just like a goth girl. But I like went out, like bought everything, and I made it, like even a wig, like I cut and I dyed.
Huh.
And I'm proud of that one.
Yeah, like the handmade ones are always more special
Yeah.
versus going into a Spirit Halloween, which I mean, I'm not knocking Spirit Halloweens. I would actually, because apparently they're already opening up, so we need to find where our Spirit Halloween
One is
is.
open in Orlando. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to find where our Spirit Halloween is.
Are y'all going to the Netherworld?
What's that?
Oh, you don't know the Netherworld? Oh.
No, what the heck is that, Paul?
Stone Mountain. It's like, I think it's like the biggest haunted house in Georgia, like the most themed. Like has like animatronics, like creatures and monsters and demons.
Oh, you've piqued my
Oh
interest.
my.
I went last year with my little brother. It's like right outside of Stone Mountain. It's in Stone Mountain, Georgia. I think I pay like
Stone
$50
Mountain.
$50 for the ticket.
All right. Make a mental note of that. Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Stone Mountain, Georgia. Stone Mountain, Georgia.
It's
And
called the
what's-
Netherworld.
The Netherworld?
The Netherworld.
The Netherworld. Hold on. I want to pull this up so we can look
Yeah.
at it together.
Yeah.
The Netherworld, Georgia.
It's
NETAH.
it was loud. Like it was insane.
Let's see if this pops up.
Yeah, Tony, he's seen videos. You can't film in there though. I wanted to film in there so bad, but it's dark.
Is this it?
Like,
That's it, yeah.
If you had to
Or-
put like an age rating to it, because I know some houses are kind of like, you could bring in your 13-year-old cousin or whatever.
Yeah, this one's pretty dark. It's like a lot of creatures and demons and stuff.
Wow. All right. Looks like we might be going to that. Netherworld.
Interesting.
Oh, Tony's also seen it. I've seen videos of Netherworld. Looks cool.
It's
All
like
right.
it's not like Horror Nights where you have like multiple houses. It's pretty long. Like it's one big place and it's a big old walkthrough. Demons and monsters and creatures.
Oh my.
Look at that thing. Wow.
Yeah, I've never gone to like a standalone haunted house. Ever.
All right. Well, we might change that this year. Netherworld
Yeah,
haunted.
Georgia has a couple. There's one in Montrose. Have you all heard of Montrose? You ever heard of that?
Ah.
It's like out near Macon, I think. It's like middle Macon out there, but maybe like 30 minutes from Macon. It's like haunted Montrose. They have one out there. Up there in Alpharetta, maybe. Marietta has one. It's like
Okay.
the 13th floor, I think.
Wow. Yeah,
But Georgia has a couple.
I really like supporting like
Yes.
local kind of independent haunted houses because I actually worked at one year at back in Florida somewhere like on like a trail or something. So
Yeah.
they're a lot of fun. Obviously the big ones like Halloween Horror Nights are always the ones that you try to go to, but it's really nice. Like those are like the Marvel movies. It's really nice to go see a little independent movie, like a little independent haunted house. So definitely have to check that out. Absolutely.
I was actually invited. I haven't even announced my channel yet, but I was actually invited to a Terror Trail.
Terror Trail.
It's
Cool.
Sebring, Florida, in Sebring.
Okay.
So it's the Sebring Terror Trail, or Terror Tram. No, it's a trail. I'm sorry, it's a trail.
Terror Trail.
It was like 13 years. I was like, okay. They were pretty cool. They were like, come out when you can. I'm like,
All right.
I got to pay for it. I'm like,
There
okay.
you go. You're already getting media invites.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. So excited.
Halloween.
Halloween, man. It's coming up. Yeah, we got to find our closest spirit Halloween. Maybe do a video on it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like I know where it's gonna be.
I feel like it would have already been there because they're already
Mm.
popping up. So it's probably going to be
Your
somewhere else.
nearest vacant store.
Yeah.
Well, that's where she thought it was, and I just passed it today, and I didn't see anything. So
Sometimes they move around though.
yeah. Also, really, really excited for that movie. Spirit Halloween, the movie, is coming out
Oh yeah.
with
Mhm.
Christopher Lloyd. I am actually hyped for that movie. I don't know why. It's probably going to be really bad, but Spirit Halloween, the movie.
How about that?
They made a movie out of it.
Amazing.
Amazing. They're running out of ideas
I really hope they use costumes from their own
store.
store.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, the poster looks really cool. Let's just look at the poster really quickly, and then we're gonna skedaddle off here. We're
Do
gonna.
another tab so you can keep this.
Oh yeah. Well, it's gonna be right there. What am I doing? Spirit Halloween. Spirit Halloween, the movie.
Right there.
Poster's pretty cool. I like the poster. Here it is.
Interesting.
And boom, there it is. Very simple, nothing too crazy.
Possessing theaters this fall.
But they're like walking into a store or something. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, look, they're walking into
into
the
a Spirit
Spirit Halloween
Halloween.
store right here. You
But
can see
y'all know what kind of store that is, right?
Nah.
That's an old Toys R Us store.
that's an old Toys R Us store.
Yeah, you see the colors on the walls? Yeah, that's like the old Toys R Us.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Spirit Halloween always takes over Toys R Us stores.
That's what it is.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh, so nostalgic. This movie's
I
gonna
used to
be,
go to Toys R Us all the time.
Mhm.
this movie's gonna be good.
Before I actually collected Funkos, also while I was collecting Funkos, I also did Marvel Legends. Oh, that got too expensive for me. Like they had some cool Marvel Legends. Like I had one of the Falcon, no Vulture. I'm sorry. Spider-Man's enemy, the Vulture.
Yeah.
Like that was a cool one. Like his wings went out and everything.
Was it the Michael Keaton version?
No, the comic. There's like a comic version.
Okay.
Marvel Legends Vulture. I'm like, this is pretty cool. I think it was
Man.
actually a 2-pack with Spider-Man.
Man, not to get sidetracked, but really quickly, I feel bad for Michael Keaton because it's looking like, right, like not a lot of those movies, because he's made 3 movies now, or he's appeared in 3 DC movies as Batman, as from 1989, new DC movies, and Batgirl got canceled.
Yeah.
The Flash, like what's going on with the Flash? Is that still coming out?
I don't know what's going on with the Flash.
So it's like I feel bad for him because he came back as Michael Keaton, or he came back as Batman. And apparently, we're not gonna see a whole lot of Michael Keaton as Batman.
Well, the Flash isn't his fault though. That's not his fault. That's Ezra Miller. He's keep getting DUIs or something. I think.
Well, Ezra
Fucking
Miller.
DUIs,
I
don't
think that's what it is. Like he keeps getting in trouble and stuff.
It's more than just DUIs, I think. I think
Yeah.
he's just an anomaly.
He is a bad person.
I ain't care for him anyways.
Uh,
Though Ben Affleck's come back though.
Michael Keaton all the way. Michael Keaton all the way.
He's okay.
Michael Keaton.
He's okay.
Michael Keaton. Chat room. Are you Michael Keaton or Ben Affleck? Let us know. Have you seen the trailer for Spirit Halloween? I have not seen the full trailer because I don't really want to see the full trailer. I'm very much at a time in my life nowadays where I just want to go into a movie.
Yeah.
I don't care to see trailers too much anymore.
Oh, I don't watch any trailers at all.
I mean, they're fun to watch after you see the movie to see like if they spoil it or not, but I just don't really watch trailers.
Like the trailer for Old, like spoiled the whole thing.
Yeah. What about you, Paul? Trailers.
I watched the trailer.
Yeah.
One trailer that's came out, Wakanda Forever. I'm very confused about it.
Wakanda Forever?
Yeah, I'm pretty confused about the trailer. I'm like, what's going on? Like, so I'm pretty iffy on that one.
Okay.
Probably one of my favorite trailers I've ever seen was Batman v Superman. That's actually still my favorite movies.
Really? Batman v Superman? The ultimate cut?
The Elephant's pretty good, yeah. I actually have the remastered one for 4K. Like it's supposed to be the IMAX format, so when you watch on your TV, like it's how it's supposed to be in IMAX theaters.
Nice. Yeah, speaking of IMAX, next week we're gonna go see that movie Fall. It's just called Fall, about like about a 2,000-foot survival story. So like trying like these people climb up a radio tower 2,000 feet high. I don't even know how you get that high.
I saw a trailer for that. What was I watching? Oh, Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
And, I saw the trailer for it. I was like, how it started out. I'm like, what the heck is this movie?
But there's 2 things that have, one, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Negan from The Walking Dead, he's in it. And the other thing is I love those kinds of like survival stories, but we're going to go see it at this new IMAX theater that opened in Pooler. And it is the world's tallest IMAX.
Really?
So to me, it just makes sense to go see a movie about that vertigo-inducing stuff at an IMAX.
My brother knows about that. He lives out your way.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so excited. Tony, I like both Keaton and Affleck, but Affleck is underrated, I feel. Okay. A Spirit Halloween vlog sounds cool. Yeah, all right, cool. Affleck is fine, but I really want to see Keaton back. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Rock music forever. Kevin Conroy. He's going Batman animated.
Ooh.
I feel like Michael Keaton, how old he is now, it'd be good, like how Batman Beyond is that Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Like an old Bruce Wayne. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a Batman Beyond movie.
There you go. Tony, yes, another Batman v Superman fan.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen it.
That movie was better than Justice League. I'm gonna be honest.
There you go.
Now the Snyder cut. Snyder cut was good.
Snyder cut. The Zack Snyder cut.
4 hours and something minutes.
4 hours.
I love it.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
The 3.5 hour long Bing Bong movie was
King Kong Bing Bong. No one's gonna know what you're saying. It's only our lingo. Everyone's like, "What the heck is Bing Bong?" King Kong. Peter Jackson's King Kong is 3 hours long, and you didn't struggle to get through that, did you?
I think the regular movie is 3 hours long. That's not even an extended edition.
Oh yeah. Because there's an extended cut of Peter Jackson's. There's
Bing
more.
Bong.
There's more Bing Bong.
That's a great movie.
It's so good. So good. I think it's the best remake of all time. I think it's the best remake of all time.
That's probably my favorite movie with Jack Black, actually.
Yeah, he's good.
No Kung Fu Panda.
Hold on. He's in, what the heck is Jack Black in?
Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
School of Rock.
He's underrated
School of Rock's pretty good.
in he's underrated in a movie that's underrated. It's called The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey.
As in Larry?
From the 90s, where Jim Carrey plays a like a crazy cable guy installing cable.
Okay. Oh yeah. I would never seen that. Yeah. As a
Yeah.
like little, I would never seen like the post. I'm like, I want to see that. I like Jim Carrey.
And Jack Black is in there in like a little small role. Yeah, so good. All right, before we wrap it up here, have you seen, because I tried to watch it last night and I really could not finish it. I got about an hour in and I was like, I'm not for this. The new Prey movie on Hulu.
No, I had people at my job be like, dude, I'm about to watch Prey tonight. I was like,
yeah.
That's Hulu, right? Hulu.
It's Hulu. It's the fifth entry in the Predator franchise.
No, I was told it's the origin story.
Well, it's the fifth entry and it's a prequel to all of them.
It's his first earthly hunt.
Yeah.
First
And I just thought like it one of the biggest things for me, like the biggest distractions, was it's 300 years ago with a Comanche tribe and they're speaking perfect English. Like they're speaking modern English. And it's so distracting. It's just like, this is not adding up to me. Like, I know why you're doing it, because modern audiences don't want to read subtitles, you know?
Or have to, like, I'm sure, because that's kind of why you didn't like The Witch, was because they were speaking old English that could turn people off.
And plus, just like, I've never understood why Predator became a franchise in the first place. It's just a one and done.
Too much of them.
It's just a one and done. You cannot top Arnold Schwarzenegger. You cannot top Arnold Schwarzenegger. So just let it go. But they've done five of them.
It's like Terminator, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Terminator 2.
I like Terminator 2, actually.
Terminator 2. And then T2 3D Battle Across Time. That kind of counts. That's like a short film. And then after that, it's just all downhill from there.
Oh, Rise of the Machines.
Rise of the Machines is terrible. Ugh, hate Rise of the Machines.
Did y'all see it? What was it? Salvation with Christian Bale?
Christian Bale. Genesis. Genesis is the worst one.
Okay, yeah, Genesis. What they made one more, right? Genesis and one more, right?
And then Dark Fate, where they brought Linda Hamilton back.
I never even watched that one.
That one's okay. It's just okay. That's all it is. It's just okay. Laren loves the Cable Guy. Cool, Laren. Yeah.
I don't know why I thought about Larry the Cable Guy.
Well, everyone does. Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy. I nearly fell asleep when I saw Peter Jackson when King Kong and Naomi Watts were at the ice skating. Well, you know, they have to set up that character relationship so that when Bing Bong dies, you actually care. Because in the original King Kong, you just don't care about him falling off the Empire State Building. It's actually comical how he falls off. It's just a little puppet falling off a building.
Yeah.
It's so bad looking. When in Peter Jackson's, when he falls off the Empire State Building, I actually feel something. I'm like, oh crap, that sucks.
Poor Bing Bong.
You know, and that's partly because of that character development they had going on with the ice skating. Although I never understood why the ice didn't break.
Yeah, he's big monkey.
You know how heavy King Kong must weigh? And he jumps on a little thing of ice. How did it not like break?
What was Jack Black's character like when he walked away from Dead Kong? What did he say? It was Beauty That Killed the Beast, I think. It was pretty cool. I like that part.
But because you even had an issue with this, they in the original and in the remake, it was Beauty killed the beast. He doesn't even say it was Beauty that killed the beast.
Which is grammatically correct.
All he says is it was Beauty killed the beast. So,
doesn't even make sense.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, watch it again, man. I'm watching Prey after this live, actually, not expecting much. Yeah, Tony, don't expect much. I'm actually blown away. It has really good reviews. I'm blown away. There's also a dub for Prey. There is, yeah. But all it is it's the original audio track of the, because like the way they presented it in an article was that they filmed two different versions, speaking English and Comanche. But all it is it's the English dub, like the English version, and then they dub over it with Comanche.
It should have been the other way around.
Well, I was actually really thinking it was cool that they filmed an English version and then they said, all right, cut action on the Comanche version. And they did two different, but they didn't do that. All they did was they took the English version and they just dubbed over with Comanche. But anyways, I digress. Anyways, Paul, Paul's not going to watch. He's got too much vlogging going on. So go check out Paul's adventures on YouTube if you love theme parks as much as we do, because it's fun. You know, I say it all the time when I'm in the chat, man, when you're live. I live in Georgia now, so I can't go to Universal as much as I used to.
Live vicariously.
So I
through
live
you.
vicariously through your camera. So you have to keep them going, man. You got to keep doing it, and can't wait to meet up with you whenever that is. It's just gonna be an awesome time. So thank you for coming on here.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Of course.
Showing us your Funko collection back there.
What's for now?
For now, but hopefully it's going to get a little bit bigger as time goes on. There you go. So thanks for hanging out with us, man. And I will talk to you very soon, because obviously we stay in contact. All right, man. Any last words you want to say before I take you out of here?
I want to eat some food.
Hey, he wants to go eat some food.
Yeah, dinner sounds good.
Meet me at White Castle in 7 minutes.
All right, White Castle. Are you Harold and I'm Kumar, or?
We'll decide then.
All right, we'll decide then. All right.
Wait, which one though?
Huh?
There's more than one Harold and Kumar movie.
There is, yes. But I'm saying, like, am I Harold and you're Kumar, or
You might be Harold. You might be Harold.
I'm Harold? Okay.
You might be.
You know what we're talking about?
No.
She doesn't know what we're talking about. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. It's a movie.
I guess. I don't know.
All right, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Paul. What are we gonna do here?
Ban from studio.
No, we don't want to ban him.
It's just funny how it says that.
So yeah, Paul's a great guy. Love hanging out with Paul here on Fans of Something Live 5. It's a shame that's never gonna rhyme anymore.
Fans of Something Live 5.
That's it. This is the last time, the one and only time, Fans of Something Live 5 is gonna actually rhyme. So that's sad. But anyways, thank you for hanging out with us here on this.
Unless we get to like 25.
Oh, 25. Fans of Something Live 25. Okay, yeah.
Join us for Fans of Something Live 25.
But thank you for hanging out with us here on this Saturday night,
Mhm.
whereas Rick's Flicks would say Saturday.
Yay!
Yay, it's Saturday.
Saturday!
We'll be back tomorrow, not live, but we'll be back tomorrow with a new video here on the channel, as Laren hinted here in the chat. It'll be a Criterion Collection video because the sale happened in July. So now this is finally me showing what I picked up.
Mhm.
Also, there are a lot of Funkos in front of me that I have to unbox. So that's going to be a video coming soon, maybe tomorrow as well, maybe a double hitter. Tomorrow,
Double
maybe.
feature.
So look forward to that. And until we talk to all of you next time, we love every single one of you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Paul, he's back in. I kicked him out, but he's back. No, I'm just kidding, man. I didn't kick you out. Thanks for the hangout and everyone for talking. Absolutely, man. And like I said, go check out Paul's adventures if you love theme parks. Great guy. But thanks everybody for hanging out. Yes, Laren, thank you. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, as Truman would say. Also, yes, go vote in the poll here on the community tab. The poll. It's the first thing on the community tab. Tell us what you want us to watch out of those 5 options. I'm kind of curious what people are going to choose.
Yeah, me too.
Kind of curious.
Me too.
But we also have our Joker hangout watching live along thing coming up.
Coming up.
All right, we're heading out. But until we talk to you
Next time,
we'll see you tomorrow. But until we talk to you live next time,
keep being fans of something.
Please do it. Please do it.
Do it now.
You have to do it now. Don't watch Prey. It's not that good. Keep being fans of something. Go check out your local Spirit Halloween, all that stuff. You have to do it. Go right now. They're opening up. They're out there in the world.